live. All right, everybody, welcome back to Red Clay Rhythms in the Round, where we broadcast live from the local in Cartersville, Georgia, every other Tuesday. If you're a songwriter or know a songwriter that'd be interested in taking our stage, please shoot us an email to redclayrhythms@gmail.com. That's redclayrhythms@gmail.com. All right, our first runner-up for our second round of the evening is 55-year-old Georgia native living in Cumming. He started playing guitar at the age of 10 and has played all as well as classic Southern rock and blues. Y'all give a warm welcome to Barry Parker.
Yeah!
Thank you. This first song I wrote this last fall. It's called Dark Night of My Soul. This is probably the saddest song that I will do, and won't talk too much about it because it'll just depress you, you know? I mean, it's about just going through kind of a dark period of time, and this song came out.
It's not a frequency. It's just guitar as a whole.
In the spring, the dark clouds settled in. Felt the walls closing in. I said, "Oh, this can't be happening. It's a dark night in my soul." All of my friends and the places I've been, my heart and mind could not pretend. I knew this felt like the end. It's a dark night in my soul. Run from the devil just as fast as you can. Hold the reins tight in your hands. Hunker down, boy, the best you can. It's a dark night in my soul. I thought I knew the path like the back of my hand. Left the path and I was left to defend, but there was no defense when the clouds rolled in. It's a dark night in my soul. I'd stop living my life by the drop, sown some seeds to raise some crops, and when the harvest came, helped my neighbor. My land, it's his land too. Run from the devil just as fast as you can. Hold the reins tight in your hands. Hunker down, boy, the best that you can. It's a dark night in my soul. I was bound to run, gotta hit the road. I took a slow cruise down to Mexico. Devil was on to me, don't you know? Had a dark night in my soul. It was Cozumel, Mexico to the Grand Cayman. Clouds lifted, the light shone in, no more dark night. No more dark night in my soul. No more dark night in my soul. Run from the devil just as fast as you can. Hold the reins tight in your hands. Hunker down, boy, the best that you can. It's a dark night in my soul. It's a dark night in my soul. Thank you.
All right, next up we have, thank you, I appreciate that. All right, next up we have Russell Gulley, who's a veteran of Muscle Shoals musician. Is a veteran Muscle Shoals musician with national tour and recording artist credits. After starting to work with Muscle Shoals Sound Publishing as a songwriter in the early 1970s, his southern rock band Jackson Highway was produced by Jimmy Johnson and David Hood. two of the Swampers from Capitol Records. He has several songs recorded in the blues field, and his best-known song, Miss Dixie, was in top 10 Billboard's blues charts by the Malaco Waldocksi Records Band. The Beat Daddies, Russell continues to write and perform at festivals and venues from New York to New Orleans. Y'all give a warm welcome to Russell Gulley.
Thank you. Well, you started the pace there with the devil, so I'm going to do my devil song. It's called No Hose Barred, and strangely enough, this song has been in the top 10 for the last 3 years.
Hell yeah.
In the N1M blues charts for the state of Alabama. And I know it's not Billboard, but my God, at my age, I'll take anything I can get. Goes a little bit like this. You guys aren't far away from Summerville, Georgia. I wrote it about a guy by the name of Howard Finster. Any of you know Howard Finster? Outsider painter. Went to see him one night in his studio. Walked in the door, and I hadn't got in there till he was already preaching at me, and I had hair down to my butt back then. So he was telling me all this stuff, and I thought, my gosh, man, I hadn't even got in here good, and you're already sending me to hell. But he gave me a cassette that had a sermon on it. He was walking around his studio painting, and while he was painting, he was preaching and recording his sermons on little cassettes. And he gave me a cassette, and the title of the sermon was Howard Finster Went Through Hell Last Night, or Walked Through Hell. And I thought, wow, that's got to be an idea for a song, but I couldn't write it for a long time, and I figured out that it wasn't the title of the song, it was the intro line. So it goes like this. Howard Finster walked through hell last night. Said he's looking for the devil, gonna give him a fight. Salvation in his pocket, good book in one hand. The other held a ticket to the promised land. Step back, people, see my battle scars. It's just me and the devil and no hose barred. Me and the devil and no hose barred. Me and the devil and no hose barred. Well, I wanna go to heaven, but I don't wanna die. Keep praying for peace, but I don't know why. There's always some demon trying to fire things up. And there ain't no peace this side of the dirt. Step back, people, see my battle scars. It's just me and the devil and no hose barred. 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 Howard Finster walked through hell last night. Said he's looking for the devil, gonna give him a fight. Salvation in his pocket, good book in one hand. The other held a ticket to the promised land. Step back, people, see my battle scars. It's just me and the devil and no holds barred. Me and the devil and no holds barred. Me and the devil and no holds barred. Me and the devil, no holds barred. Thank you.
All right. Well, let's see. This next song I wrote right before Christmas last year. My wife over here, Mary Cochran Parker, is a native Cartersvillian. She was born and raised here, and we actually got married right down the road. What's the name of that place? Grand Oaks, 20 years ago. And this is kind of about our relationship. I was getting off work at the end of one week, and I realized that we hadn't eaten a meal together all week long. It was just that kind of a week. And on the way home, this concept kind of came to me, and it's called Down on Maple Grove. Well, it's 8 o'clock on a Friday night. The sky's filling with a full moonlight. The work week's done and I'm ready to go. I got Mare and Mars on the radio. Got the Mustang GT rolling down the road. Gonna get to my baby, then we'll take it real slow. She's got frosted blonde hair and big brown eyes and a warm smile that lets my heart know. Well, I crossed that river at the county line. 5 more minutes and she's all mine. Keeps our home fires burning with her own sweet glow. Lord, I'm blessed and heaven knows my love's waiting in a Winfield cottage down on Maple Grove. Well, 23 years ago, I had a fearless heart that roamed aimlessly. Well, I headed up to Dawson County, met some friends at McDonald's on 53, talked to horses in the Etowah Valley. She heard me talk about trails up in LJ. The sunlight shone on another day. Then she turned to me and said, "Hey there, my name's Mary." Hey. Well, I crossed that river at the county line. 5 more minutes and she's all mine. Keep the home fires burning with her own sweet glow. Lord, I'm blessed, heaven knows. My love's waiting in a Winfield cottage down on Maple Grove. Like most couples that I know, with the peaks in the valley, our love grows. I know our love will never end. She's my soulmate and my best friend. Lord, she's the rock that helps me roll. Well, I crossed that river at the county line. 5 more minutes and she's all mine. Keeps our home fires burning with her own sweet glow. Lord, I'm blessed, heaven knows. My love's waiting in a Winfield cottage down on Maple Grove. Yeah, my love's waiting in a Winfield cottage down on Maple Grove. Thank you.
I moved to Muscle Shoals to be a songwriter. And I I wasn't getting any songs cut by nobody, so that's why I wound up becoming, quote, an artist. As the only way to get the songs cut was as if we recorded them ourselves. Well, I got tired one day and I went in and I sat down on my bed, got out one of those little cassette recorders that you used to have back in those days, you know, with the little piano keys on the top of it. Put a blank tape in there and I started writing songs. Now I figured it's like this. I couldn't write stuff like when a man loves a woman. I thought I was probably smoking too much dope and listening to too much Frank Zappa. And so I sat there and started writing some stuff and throwing them in a shoebox. Well, about 4 years ago, we moved in to the house I'm living in now, and for the first time in 40 years, I started setting up an office. Now, my wife says it's not an office, it's a room full of boxes. And yeah, I'm pretty slow at unpacking, but I got in there and I found this one box, and it had those cassettes in it. So I pulled them out, asked my kids if they knew where I could find a cassette player, and they said, "You mean a CD player, don't you, Daddy?" I said, "No," and wouldn't you know it, I found the cassette player in the bottom of another box. But I got it out and I found this song and I thought, well, who knows? It's a pretty decent song, and maybe, you know, just maybe if I started playing it again, somebody might hear it and actually record it and make me a little money for my old age. Now remember, this song was written by a dope-crazed hippie trying to write a hip-hop, rock, R&B, country song or whatever. It's called Your Baby's Gone Again. Your clothes are hanging on the line. Better run to get 'em in. There's a rain about to fall. That ain't all. Your baby's gone again. You've marked the date in red to the day he lays his head where he lay the night before. You cross the floor, you cut some more. Your baby's gone again. Remember when he left you once before? Shouldn't hurt much anymore. Here comes the rain. Your baby's gone again. Here comes the rain. Your baby's gone again. Thank you.
Well, this next song I've never played out in public before. This kind of came about in the Bulldog season last year. I got tired of hearing smack talk from my friends at. Yeah, I'm probably in safe place here. I did not play this song up in Nashville when I was up there a couple of weeks ago. I was in Vanderbilt country up there, and but this song kind of came out of that. It's called the Bulldog Shuffle. If I can remember all the words. Come on into Athens on any given Saturday. It's here the tailgate on. It's going to be a good day. Dog walk down in Sanford Stadium. Hear the sick'em wolf, wolf. You know the game's on. Doing the Bulldog Shuffle. Do the Bulldog Shuffle. Do the Bulldog Shuffle. We're Atlanta bound. Jake from Easton and Jake from got the ball in their hands, trying to connect with Wims and Terry Godwin. Big Nick Chubb, Sony Michelle. If you're on the other side, you know it's gonna be hell. Doing the Bulldog Shuffle. Doing the Bulldog Shuffle. Doing the Bulldog Shuffle. We're Atlanta bound. Come on, Lorenzo Carter and the big Georgia D. Come on, fellas, hold 'em to 3. If it's 3 and out, it's gonna be a rout. Then it's jump back, kick back, go on the attack. Doing the Bulldog Shuffle. Doing the Bulldog Shuffle. Doing the Bulldog Shuffle. We're Atlanta bound. Well, the dogs from the Hill State came into Starkville, we silenced all of their cowbells. There's Knoxville, Nashville, and Mizzou. I lost it. Then we went down to Jacksonville and fried a gator tail or two. Doing the Bulldog Shuffle. Doing the Bulldog Shuffle. Doing the Bulldog Shuffle. We're Atlanta bound. Got the Gamecocks, Tigers, and the Wildcats too. Come on, it's Kirby Smart, swat the Yellow Jackets too. Then it's Roll Tide to roll down the Tide Bowl. Well, that's the SEC, baby, rocking my soul. Doing the Bulldog Shuffle. Doing the Bulldog Shuffle. Bulldog Shuffle. We're Atlanta bound. Doing the Bulldog Shuffle. 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 We're Atlanta bound. That would get me hurt in some places. There's no two ways about it. Thanks.
Back around 1977, we were trying to get a record deal, and back then you had to prove you could sell some records. So we put out a little single called Piece of Good Earth. It went top 10 in the Chattanooga market. Spread over here to North Georgia and around. Sounded a little different than what I do it like now these days, but I guess it is the thing that got me rolling in the music business, and I'm gonna do it for you now. I just recently started doing it again. Changed the feel on it just a little bit. Goes like this. Just yesterday morning, I waved goodbye to scants. Got 300 grain through the bills tucked in the seat of my pants. Said goodbye to my Lexington queen. Left Rosie down in Bowling Green. Now everybody knows that I feel more at home on Highway 27. Everybody knows it's just a piece of good earth. To me, it's a bed more like heaven.